on, guys? A little bit late to the party here, about a minute or so, but no big deal. But we're coming off a World Series win. We're gonna go, that's right, in our Cubs franchise. And well, I am not exactly what I'm going to end up doing. I want to make some changes because I do want to end up keeping, we got Rizzo. And this is from the previous episode. We got not a lot of pitching depth. We got to re-sign Rizzo. Then we still have to re-sign Schwarber. All these guys out here, so we might be making a couple trades. We're at 2.43 million because we haven't signed Rizzo yet. Or Schwarber. So let's hop right in this and go to the postseason. Or the offseason, my bad. Alright, so my contracts come to an end. Obviously, I'm not going to take the Yankees, Mets, or the Dodgers. I just want to see how big their cash pool is. Wow, we actually have the biggest ones out of these, including the Yankees. And somehow the Mets are 5th in the league? Okay. Obviously, we're going to sign this contract. My hitting coach and farm director. So you've already started with some different things. Like, Joe Madden didn't actually retire. Chip Polito, he was a guy we were going to end up moving up to AAA. I thought he could have some good potential down the road, but ultimately, I think he had a torn ACL that ended up ending his career. Jose Batista, Edwin Encarnacion, Brandon Kinsler, who we just battled with the Tigers, Sin Shu Shu, Ben Zobrist, finally retiring, 68 overall. Johnny Peralta. There's Ryan Braun from the Brewers. Now that is a big one, although he didn't really play all that much towards the end of the season. Alex Mejia is only 29 years old. I guess he's just not the guy that is in real life. And that goes into all the other people. Nelson Cruz. So, let's see the retirement screen. It's Adrian Beltre gets it. Played for 22 years. Damn. Okay. Now, let's review our staff. Joe Mann's got 2 years. On the whole idea of everything, go back to the top, look for anyone that has A's. No negatives. Especially in contact, that's one thing I don't want. Joe Wilkerson, or farm director. So, we got some things to look at. Rizzo, obviously we're going to tender a qualifying offer, first off. But we're also going to offer him a contract. 5-year, $22.3 million deal. Sounds right. Hector Rendon. He's a good pitcher, but I want to revamp my bullpen. He played pretty good through the year. We acquired Cody Allen later on with Moyer. I have no intentions, and John Jay, I have no intentions as well. Hector Rendon, he's a good pitcher. 32, he's still on the rise. He wants $6.3 million. No, we are going to move from Hector Rendon. $6.3 million. I want to be able to take Rizzo and Schwarber and maybe make a couple signings this offseason. Get a little bit younger, but see if we can get through here. So we have one pending offer, and that's how we're going to go into it. Look at the transactions. Perez, the disabled list. Wow, Darvish is still going to attempt to play. Make sure. Do we end up signing? Corey Kluber did re-sign with the Indians. The 5-year, $121 million deal, so it's about $25 a year. Maybe 23. Jake Reed. We got Rizzo, re-signed him for a 5-year, $111.5 million contract. So we did get him. Kershaw did decline the option and file for free agency. It'd be kind of strange if we ended up taking it. So Earhart did take that whole thing. And Clayton Kershaw is out here. A $217 million deal. $31 million a year. Jesus. Garrett Cole's getting an even bigger contract. Wow. And this is one that kind of confused me. He won the Cy Young last year. Otherwise, there's not much else out there. Anthony Rendon is 29. Starling Marte. Puig is out here again. What if he opted out of his contract? How much is Puig asking for? 15.7. Personally, I think I prefer Schwarber. Personally. Schwarber's, yeah, younger and obviously 29. Okay, so let's go through. I'll give Hector Neris a 1.5 or 1.8. Carl Edwards, what's a 3? Give him 1 million. I need to be a little more stingy. 2.4. Link Cabrera. Give him $1 million as well. Give him 1.5. Hap wants 1.6. I'll give him a $1 million deal. He's worth $1 million, and he might end up being a everyday guy. We make some trades. Left field, Schwarber wants $16 million. I'm gonna offer him 5. Alvaro Moore wants 7. I'll give him a 3. That's all of our salary arbitrations. Tendering contracts now. I don't see him being something that can go forward. Clifton will take this down as well. I'm 65. Ryan Williams, I'll give you that. Actually, I'm going to withdraw that offer. I'm not going to give you that. I'm not giving that to Hudson. Perez just looks like a guy that's getting better. Matt Hall at 26. Okay. Griffin Jacks. Get good velocity. Might actually get better. Relief. Omar might eventually come up. Same thing with him. Jesus Liriano. I'll give him this. Liriano probably will be coming up. Moreno might be coming up, so we'll give him a decent contract. Rice isn't coming up ever. Neither are you. Neither are you. You're just depth. Delgado may eventually. Got some injuries. Disney Young. Surprised he didn't ask for more. Same thing with Lacey. Same thing with Brown. Kind of strange, but Mata's going to be at the majors. More than likely, so. Eloy is probably going to end up being traded at some point. Castro isn't coming up in the next couple of years, so. You know what? I'm not gonna resign him. That's a lot of cash. Martinez just needs some more work. I think he ends up staying at AAA the next couple of years. Give him that contract. Okay, so we have everything. I'm going to go into free agency. I am going to sign one person, Cole Hamels. Give him a 1 year. As for everyone else, I don't know if I pull this trigger. I have no idea. Let's explore a trade. I just want to see what I can get from this. Quintana, Allen, and Russell. Give me Hosmer. Wow, Kimbrel you'll give me? That's weird. Looking for someone younger. Wow. Wow, okay. Give me Andrew Miller? Okay, that's weird. Mike Moustakas. So Waka actually didn't make it this time. It's kind of weird. I don't want him again. So thinking at some point DeGrom's not actually on a contract. He's in arbitration. Ooh, I did not know that. There's no way we can afford Garrett Cole or Clayton Kershaw. That's another $31 million deal. Felix Hernandez for 21. He's going down. I don't know how he did a 21-3 record. Is this his norm though? His norm has never been that. Norm has been struggling besides in 19-7, 2015. I'd like to get younger. I'd like to get younger at pitcher. Brian Hamels is more of a longer term type deal. Let's go one day. We can't actually afford to contract to Cole Hamels. Are we really that close to budget? I think we actually are. Garrett Cole signed with the Pirates, the massive contract. Ozzy Albides 1 year, $1.5 million. Holy, really? Jose Altuve goes to the Dodgers. That's going to be wow. Okay. Felix Hernandez to the Mets. Clayton Kershaw to the Braves. He leaves the Dodgers and goes to the Braves. Jesus, that's a huge contract as well. Jason Kipnis might be moving. If Houston gets Carrasco, that's going to be bad for just about everyone. And Puig goes back to the Red Sox. Billy Hamilton to the Blue Jays. Jason Kipnis to the Angels, actually. Did not see that coming. Monda's going to be up at the majors. I don't have any. Is it the arbitration? I think it's the arbitration that's going to kill me. And I thought about this the entire time, is we might have to make a bigger change in the outfield than I was really wanting to do. To get younger out in the outfield. There was a $24 million contract. Harper's a 31. $5 million deal. It's a $21 million. It's a 9. Rizzo's a 22. Cody Allen's only $6 million. Where's all of our contracts at? All of our money is pretty much tied up into Lester, Harper, and Hayward. Allen and Quintana give us $15 million right there. Gives us $15 million to play with. How much do I need? He's asking for 9. That's for 6. It's $15 million right there. Or he's 11. DeGrom still hasn't been signed. Arbitration. What to do with these guys? Carrasco's still going up. Colin McHugh is just weird. You know what? Let's just go forward right now. Sterling Marte to the Blue Jays. Wow, that's a big loss to the Pirates. Carlos Gonzalez goes to the Cardinals. Anthony Rendon to the Dodgers. The Dodgers are going to be difficult. I can already see this right now. Carrasco still hasn't signed anywhere. Peralta's starting to get some offers. So DeGrom signed a 5-year, $85.5 million deal. Can we actually trade for that? That's the real question. He was hurt last year, or the year before, I mean. He can't take that much. Let's see what this looks like right now. Colin McHugh does go to the Blue Jays. No reason for me to take that trade, though. I'll do a little 33. No reason to take that trade either. Dustin Pedroia, he was 36, still an 83. Give me Josh Harrison, get out of here. Wow, trying to give me Charlie Blackmon. That's a weird one. What does this look like? What's somebody Shoop? Play second. Like, give me anything good there either. Give me freaking Sterling Marte. Get out of here. Carlton Gonzalez needs some development though. We will make some trades this offseason to shake up this roster a little bit. We have to get younger. We have a lot of money spent on some people, and we have to make some moves, unfortunately. Thing is, I don't see anyone that I normally see selling right now. Like that Chris Archer salary might be nice. Or it's low. But that puts us back up there. I'm gonna keep on going. Carlos Carrasco goes to the Rangers. Okay, we got our farm director. Lorenzo Cain to the Rays. Will Harris there. Select my 40-man roster. What do I have on my 40-man roster right now? I have what? I'm at 37. Who's not on the 40-man roster? I want Delgado on the 40-man. I'm at 8. I need 2 more. One. Personally, I like Brown better. Okay. The 40-man is set. Corey Dickerson goes to Texas as well. So we need new free agents on here. We need to blow up and reconstruct this bullpen. No one new out here that didn't get at least an offer. So fine. Winter meeting, I don't get. So the Dodgers trade Yasmani Grandal and Hu Jinrao for Billy Hamilton. Okay. The Nationals acquire Hosmer for the Orioles and trade Chris Davis and Luis Garcia. That's a good trade. That's a good trade. Wow. Oh, okay. Jesus. How did... Go to draft. I don't think I pick. Do I? I do. There's no one out here, so... Sean Kelly, the Rays, the Nationals trade Lorenzo Cain. That's... Oh, I don't know what the Nationals are thinking. They're in rebuild mood, though. Lorenzo Cain moves again. Are you serious? Chris Davis was traded again to come back. And they only gave up Cain and Rosales. Wow. Okay. Phillies acquire Perez and Malik Smith, and J.P. Crawford goes over to the Royals. Okay. We're in we haven't hit salary negotiations though, so maybe we'll explore trades towards the end after our arbitration hearings. I think that's why what a lot of teams are waiting for is arbitration hearings. Okay. Nurius get 1.8. Sided with Carl Edwards, he'll get 1.6. Schwarber gonna get 7. Amora's gonna get 3. Hapa's gonna get 1.4. Cabrera is going to get 2.1. Torres is going to get 2.1. So what kind of budget do they... That puts me under budget. Barely. We can't make one signing. 3.1. I think we need... 2. Well, ultimately, we're gonna bring up Moreno. Moreno's gonna come up to the majors. You're right-handed. Reno is right-handed. Edwards is going to come up here. We're going to sign one more pitcher, I believe. Oh, it's because I haven't brought up... I haven't brought up Mata, who should be at the majors. What are you talking about? We are under budget, are we not? Maybe I need to go to the end of to spring training. Alright, we're in spring training. We're fine. Alright. So we're going to get young on this team right now. Younger, I should say. $11 home runs, only 50 RBIs. $34. Can people take a $34 million salary right now? Wow. I mean, Wade Davis? That's not someone I do want. David Price. No, that's intriguing. Can you give me Yu Darvish? Bellatensis. I want to get younger. Carlos Carrasco. Maybe the Carlos Carrasco trade. Carlos Carrasco trade might be something. Samir Garrett trade as well. There's Francisco Mejia. John Walker. Trying to give me Trevor's Story. Now that is interesting. Story's just a better hitter, better power, better fielder. Good throwing arm. Jesus. What about John Gray? What does John Gray look like? He's a righty. He didn't pitch he pitched last year, only went, wow. Okay. Not great. So we're gonna do this. Yeah, I'm a fan of the show as well. So John Gray will turn around in a trade, probably with Russell. But the issue this is so big is Trevor's Story. So getting Trevor's Story is absolutely massive. Wow, I didn't think we could pull around a trade like that. Jesus, I didn't think I could pull that one. That was such a good trade. I wish you could say, I'm looking for these. I'm looking for pictures. I wish you could tell them that. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Gonna give me with the Dodgers cast off. Carlos Rodon is something that's intriguing as well. Dude, they're just trying to empty Andrew Miller at all costs. Kind of weird. Ooh, Lance McCullers. JD Davis. This is big. This is a big trade as well. Houston. Someone from Houston is very intriguing as well. The JD Davis guy that probably needs a little bit more development in the minors. McCarthy needs more development at the minors. It gives me Lance McCullers. He is going to get a lot better. So yeah, we're going to take this trade as well. Okay, so we did some big roster shakeups this year. We added in Trevor Story. And We're gonna move Harper over to the right now. I did move him to the center, but I want to move him to the right. So Almora is going to be in there a little bit. Hap's going to be out there a little bit. This is great. All right, let's set this up. This is against right-handers. Almora. So good. DH is Almora, but I don't want that. I want him being the center. This is against left-handers now. Hap is good against left-handers. Okay, that's good. Now a rotation. Jesus, this isn't even going to be fair. Arrieta, Lester, Hendricks. McCullers 26. Hendricks just turned 30. Crow is 20. Then we go in here. We're going to end up keeping Cody Allen. Nereus, Carl Edwards. Are we down the MLB roster? I don't think so. This is a ridiculous roster. So yeah, we don't have we got rid of a big contract. But at the other end of it, we got McCullers, who's in his last year, but we're going to sign him to a big contract. Lester's probably close to retiring. He's 36. Out here, we brought up Moreno. Cabrera's 26. Quinero, he might start at the minors this year. We're going to keep Morrow up here in this long relief role. Snastry's fooling with the bullpen. Nereus is up here. He's only getting better. Carl Edwards. Cody Allen. Lamar's fooling with the road up here as well. Jonas Madden, who's getting a lot better as time goes on. Jesus Lirianzo might be coming up soon as well. So we have, and we are 1.24 million under budget right now, which is crazy. It's gonna be crazy. We re-signed Rizzo, which was big, to a 5-year deal. Baez is going to get better. I think he's going to have a breakout season. Otherwise, he does good for the most part when it comes to fielding. But the big ads. So, of course, we had JD Martinez, 26. But Trevor Story. This is ridiculous. Then we picked up Trevor Story. And Lance McCullers, traded from Houston. Didn't do good last year, but I think that's a fluke year. I think he's going to get a lot better as time goes on. I don't think he's going to he could be what Hendricks. He pops in the scene with a 19-7 year and a good ERA, and that might be the norm. Lester is on our roster, well, mainly because of that playoff. Won 4 games in the postseason last year. And of course, Jake Arrieta. Just 20-4 with the Cy Young, 21-4 with the Cy Young. He won it in 2015 with 22-6 with the Cy Young. Like, Jesus, the guy's been dominant. But the team that has probably the best pitching in the league right now is the Mets. Matt Harvey, Schneidgard went 17-4. DeGrom went 15-8. Picked up Felix Hernandez, 17-7. Steven Matz went 13-7. I wonder how good they are. They're 4th. They are the best in pitching. It's just their batting is not great. We are 1st in contact, 2nd in speed, 1st in power, 9th in pitching, and 14th in defense. 9th in pitching because Quintana was in the high 80s, but I think we can do some work. Plus, we revamped our bullpen, so it's not anything I wasn't looking to do. Mark Melanson, Mike Boustakis at 3rd, JD Martinez. Lester is on his last portion. So yes, Lester may, if we pay less for Lester, let's see next offseason what it looks like. Only Lester and Brandon Morrow. Everyone else is in arbitration or renewals, which is crazy. So in that context, Lester goes down by $16 million. Marcus Stroman's older. I wish I could see this completely for next year. Ken Giles, who we passed up on, is at Houston. That's interesting. Jeff Samardzija. Wow. Zimmerman as well. We ended up trading Quintana. Quintana goes to the Rockies, and he's in his last season. That's crazy how he turned him like that. Or Bauer. Or Bailey. Phil Hughes. Hakeem Soria might be weird. Now Justin Verlander too. Alex Wood would be nice. Okay, let's also look at a couple things here that I've thought about while I was flipping back and forth. I was like, what could I do? So Morrow lost some games, but he only went 2.89. So I think one of those, a couple walk-offs, things like that. Nothing too critical. He lost. He's a 71. Is he still going higher though? As we start playing in team performance and things like that, he's a replacement level guy. When I look at Cole Hamels, what I see is a guy that can still pitch. Pitch with damn conviction too. Jesus. So we're gonna make a slight move here. Do you think I have to move Cody Allen? Carl Edwards is good here. But should we move him for Nereus? Nereus wants to be the closer. Anyone else want to be the closer? No. Nereus has been lights out when he's played. Did 49 in Philly year before. Went 6-6 with one save. I think he can do it. So we're gonna make one more trade. And that's gonna be Cody Allen. You might ask, why am I making this trade? Well, I feel like we have a better guy in the waiting, essentially. Lance Lynn with no part of Lance Lynn or Mauer or John Jay. It would just be down the minors. Chase Anderson now. That's even more ridiculous. That you would just give me more people that are at least reserves after that last trade you did. Ozzy Iglesias. Interesting. Tony Watson, why would you? Why? That's weird. No part of Solarte either. Garrett Clevenger is thought, but let's put him up and look at prospects. Albert Abreu. Ow. My hand on the desk. Maybe that Albert Abreu trade. Yeah, I'm liking the Albert Abreu trade. It still gives me Clevenger. So I do get a bullpen thing. Two guys that need to develop at 22. We shed the salary of Cody Allen. Nereus becomes a new closer. We will I take this too? Let's empty Morrow as well. We're gonna grab Cole Hamels. $2 years, $6 million. That's fine for me. We'll put him as depth. He's gonna sign it anyway. So Hamels will be the long reliever out here.